Hello, everyone out in Facebook land and on DouglasNow.com. I'm here today with Kayla Sellers, and we're pleased to announce that we have selected Kayla's business here in Douglas, and so she did, Sewing Shop. And we are here with her, and you can see behind us there's a quilt. This is a quilt shop with, I couldn't tell you how many bolts of fabric in here. They offer all kinds of things here for you and anyone that's interested in sewing quilts and all different other kinds of things. So I'm just gonna let Kayla just kind of tell you about her business here and how she got started and her love of quilting.
So we opened in 2018 at the Shops at Tip Top, and we moved over here to this location in November of 2020. And so as far as getting my love of quilting, Ma Smith, my grandma, has sewn as far back as I can remember. I would actually sit in her lap while she sewed clothes for me. So just a love of sewing. And we actually did a quilt when, I'm gonna say I was around 3 or 4 years old. We had a quilt top, and Mama and Ma and Ma's mama all quilted on it. And they brought me in there to do a stitch or two, where we could say 4 generations of us had quilted on that quilt top. And that was in my bedroom while I was little for several years. And as far as opening a quilt shop, I read an article out there at Tractor Supply about a couple that had a quilt retreat. They had built this huge place on their property, and they did quilt retreats. I said, I want to do that. Mom was like, don't you think you need to start with a quilt shop before you do a retreat? So that kind of got the idea. I started quilting, really quilting, probably in 2016, 2017. And it just went from there. I was spending so much money ordering fabric online. So I was like, I need somewhere local to get my fabric from. So that's kind of where that has come from.
Ma is actually my great aunt Frankie. We call her Frankie. That was her name. So she's precious. And I know I've done one quilt with Kayla. I came up to a sewing group, and we did one, and I gave it to my granddaughter, Ella. So that's the only one I've done so far. So I have aspirations of doing many more at some time in my life.
Yes, and we do classes here.
They do classes
going.
Yes, they do, and they do them all during the year. Christmas quilts and
we keep a Tuesday afternoon class going. It's 4 to 6 on Tuesdays. So we'll finish the one we're on now at the end of June, and we'll start a new one in July. So we kind of keep new quilts going. All different kinds.
Okay, that's great. We're gonna cut the video off and come back on, but we want to show you around the shop here. It's amazing how many bolts of fabric she's got and everything, and take you upstairs and let you see the classroom. We'll be right back. Hey everyone, we're back now, and Kayla's gonna show us around and give us a kind of a tour of the shop here.
We are a Janome dealer, so we sell Janome sewing machines. We carry, say, from like $250 on up to their top of the line model, which is
quite pricey.
I can't give prices online, but yeah. We also carry long arms, and I know a lot of people say that they have to set up their own long arm, but we will come set up a long arm for you if you buy a long arm. We'll set it up and get you going on that. So that's an interesting thing. If you want to come on in. We carry Tilda fabric, and we have quite a nice selection of Tilda. Her newest line is actually showcased right out here and right here. This is the Creating Memories. They were asking me about how many bolts of fabric. I think we are somewhere around 3,000 bolts of fabric now, so we have quite a selection of fabric to choose from. Just keep walking through. So we have kind of our fall section in here. A lot of fall and autumn colors. We have some Ruby Star Society down at the end here. Here, just lots of different things. You might can hear the long arm running in the background, so we do offer long arm and 4 customers. We have a nice patriotic section. I love red, white, and blue, so we have a lot of red, white, and blue. And then if y'all want to pause for a moment, we'll take you upstairs to the sale section and the classroom.
Okay, we are now upstairs in the sewing area, so Kayla, just explain what goes on up here.
So we have our classes up here. We've got room right here for think we got it set up for 7 right now, but we do have more machines we can move up if we have more participants in the class. We have the design walls on the side where the blue is, so you can tack up quilts that you're working on, kind of get the layout that you like. So our classes, they vary a lot. We actually have a kids class coming up this summer, July 9th through the 12th. I think we've got 3 spots left in that. So just lots of fun different things. We do homeschoolers class we do a spring session and a fall session. So that amount that we have in that class varies. I think we've actually had maybe 10 before where we had to split it up and do 2 classes. So that's always something fun that they look forward to, and it's teaching the next generation how to sew and quilt. So just lots of fun classes up here.
Okay, we're back upstairs now, and Kayla's going to describe what she's in front of.
All right, we are in our Christmas section right here, and we keep this year round. I know a lot of places only carry it right around Christmas, but I love Christmas. I love Christmas quilts, so we keep a Christmas section all year here.
All right, just walk around, Kayla, where we can kind of get a picture of all the Christmas colors and Christmas everything. Well, there's even greens and reds and different tones.
Yes, all different shades.
Your color combination is at your will.
Yes.
Anything you want.
We have blues and just everything. Okay, we have jelly rolls. This is one of our pre-cuts we have here at the shop. These are really good for beginners. We do a jelly roll quilt. Third Saturday in September is National Jelly Roll Day. So we always do a jelly roll quilt on National Jelly Roll Day. And we do these classes some other time. And if you wanted to get together with a group of friends and plan a day to come make these, we'd be more than happy to set you up where you could make the quilts off.
The jelly roll is just, all of the strips are already cut for you.
Pre-cut.
You don't have to cut a thing. All you do is sit down and sew.
So that's right.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
All right, Kayla, we thank you so much for letting us come and be a part of this. And we just hope that everyone that sees this video will like and share and come down and do business with Kayla. Everybody have a good weekend. Bye-bye.